you and Lorenzo and the rest of the band work on songs together, but does Lorenzo come in with riffs and arrangements beforehand?
Yeah, we always start with something. We never just meet with nothing in our head and just say let's see what happens, because in that case nothing happens. I can assure you. You always have to show up, with something that in your mind works, and share with the others, and let's see what others thinks about it, and maybe someone will came up with an idea, or with a time change, or with some some arrangements. It's just the standard things how songwriting works. So during the songwriting of Mass Grave, actually it was more like he worked out with just himself, and he wrote basically all the songs. And once they were pretty much done, he would share with us and see what we thought about it. Of course, we did change a lot after that. Also, we did change a lot while recording, like it always happened. But yeah, basically, he would just came at us with a pretty solid version of the song.
Now, was he bringing in demos with guitars and programmed drums?
Yeah, of course, yeah, of course. Because actually, he in the past he was working on a recording studio, so he knows how to track meters, write a fake drum, an electronic drum with which is sounding kind of okay, just to give you the feel about what's going on. So yeah, it was also producing pre-prods.
And when you say that the songs were changing as they were brought to you guys, and even changing in during the recording of the album, what exactly was changing?
I wouldn't know, just the timings, maybe some intention with you play the riffs. We are not a technical band, so it's not like we have 15 riffs per songs. We can have four. So it's more about the timing and the rhythm. Maybe something when you add the bass, you figure out that something is amiss, or you bloated the song with too many things. So it's better to remove something. And oh yeah, I also did the guitar solos. I forgot about that.
So the album we're talking about is Death Siege, and it was released at the end of August of this year. Is this considered the fifth Hierophant album?
Yeah, I guess yeah. In a way, it's kind of the second or the first, but yeah.
So you were hearing the songs as Lorenzo was writing them and sending them to you over Zoom. What was your reaction as you were hearing them?
Well, some riffs were not new. We knew those, because when you're on tour, happens that you can just find yourself playing something between the sound checks or before playing, something like that. And so something I was already aware of, and some other things were completely brand new, and I was completely amazed, because they really played the right notes for me. That this is definitely the right sound that I was looking for. So I guess that I mean we are super happy about how that Siege came out, and I am ready in pretty much everywhere that people are pretty amazed about that as well. So
When did you know that the album was ready to be recorded, or when were you guys ready to be for the album to be recorded?
well, actually, we did record it more than a year ago. I guess the songwriting was done April 2021, something like that. And we did the recordings between May and early June 2021. And we pretty much had the record done with the mixing, the mastering, the cover artwork, blah, blah, all the stuff in July 2021. It was all done. But we decided that, and history proved us right, that it was not the right time to release it. because COVID was still strong, and in fact everything was canceled in 2021. So we decided that it was better just to wait another year and to release it when the world would have been kind of back to normal.
You were waiting because you wanted the chance to play live shows and tour a little bit, right?
Yeah, totally. Because when you have a new record released, it's, I wouldn't say easier because it's never easier, but it's a big plus, a super big plus for tours and festivals and shows in general to say, hey, they got a new record out, so we'd better, there's some hype, there's promotion, so taking them on our festival, it's a good thing. So when you got a new record out, it's easier to book shows, and if you don't have it, it's so harder. So we just decided to wait. I do know many guys that released the album during COVID, and they totally regret it. It was a total waste. Nobody actually cared about it because there was something else going on. So I guess that we kind of did the right thing there. It was hard because it's hard to push yourself and that much to record something, and it's a total success, and then that you have to wait another year. It's frustrating, but it was just like that.
Let's talk about the recording of the album. Where did you guys end up recording your parts?
We recorded the drum first with our session drummer because unfortunately our previous drummer band, which was one of the founding members as well, was not available at the time because of his job, and he later left the band pretty much because of that. And so yeah, we did record the album with a session drummer, which did a super incredible job. So we were super happy about that. And then
do you want to mention who the session drummer is?
Yeah, it's called Vagnoni, and his drummer also in Bologna Violenta. It's not a metal band, it's a band that plays some strange music, but they are super technical, super strange. And also he's a professional, so he does that for a living. He's a session. So it was really good working with him. It was so professional. I think that he did write all the song on Pentagram. We of course don't know nothing about it because we're not that pro. We're more old school. But yeah, it was a super nice experience. He did an awesome job. And after the drum recording was done, we started recording guitars and bass and vocals, all the usual stuff. It was pretty, smooth. Didn't take that much. I don't remember actually. It was like a week and a half or something. It was not that long. And after that, we asked Brad, Botlight of Audio Siege Mastering, to do the master the record, and it ended up sounding super good. So we are happy about that.